whole new nursery, which I'm very excited about, and moving to an area close by in a nice part of town. And they've generously allowed me to film today. I want to buy a tree here, and so hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you today?
Good, how are you, sir?
Good, man.
That's good.
What is your name?
Jogging.
Jorgen.
Yes, sir.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for agreeing to showing us here.
Okay, sir.
I quickly came in before the video, and then I told Jorgen what I wanted to do, and he agreed, so he's going to be our guide today.
Okay.
Jorgen, you are up. We are looking for some fruit trees.
Fruit trees.
Yes,
Okay.
please. What do you have for us?
Let's start here. I have Taroko, it's a new blood orange,
Okay.
and they are red inside and they are sweet. They become big.
Okay.
Then you have purpose.
Papayas, yes.
Yes, we have the one that is doing self-pollination.
Okay, fantastic.
And then this one you can't say it's a male or it's female.
Yeah.
For this one, you can take two
Okay.
for them to pollinate to each other.
Okay, fantastic.
Then we have sour lemon.
Okay.
These are Maya, the yellow ones, the sharp yellow ones.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have kumquats.
Kumquats, okay.
Yeah, small oranges.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then here we have grapefruits.
Okay.
Two different types of them. Then we have the yellow grapefruits.
Okay.
And then we have the white one.
Okay.
Then
White grapefruit and yellow grapefruit.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes, and then here we have sour lemon. This is the Erica.
Okay.
We have soft color.
Okay.
Then here we have Pehenia.
Is that one?
This is Pehena navel.
Bahania novel.
Yes.
Okay.
Then they are big oranges, the sweet ones.
Yes.
And then we have narcis, clementine narcis.
Okay.
Then
Narchi in English, what do they call them again? But it's easy peel orange.
Yeah.
It's easy to peel. Yeah, I can't remember the English name, but
okay.
it's oranges that's easy to peel.
Then we have here Caracara navel. These ones are also sweet, big oranges.
Okay.
Then we have Midnight Valencia orange.
Okay.
This one is also oranges, the sweet ones.
What is the price of one of these trees?
The prices for the Caracara
Yeah.
oranges, they are 450. And then the Midnight Valencia, Pehenia, sour lemons, they are all 395.
395.
Kumquats are also 395.
Let's have a look. What's
These Cape Wrap orange, the ones with the rough peel.
okay?
Yeah, the soft peel.
Oh, those are nice. What
Yeah.
is the price for one of them?
These ones are also 395.
395.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then we have these also grapefruits,
Okay.
the white one.
Okay.
They're also 395. Then we have guavas. The
Big
pink-
guavas, nice.
The normal pink ones.
Okay.
The pink guavas.
What's
Then-
they're quite expensive, eh? 600,
Yeah,
but it's a big tree.
Yes. And
Okay.
then we have also the small guavas, the white one. This is the white one.
Okay.
They are 150.
150.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there are also kumquats. These are also
Ve-
kumquats,
very nice.
395. And then we have bananas here.
Do you have anybody that grows bananas successfully here?
Yeah, they're buying. These are the long ones, Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, there's short ones and there's long ones. So these are the long bananas.
I just quickly want to say something here.
Okay.
So, just as you guys can see, there's some clouds
Yeah.
above us, and that is basically for the cold.
For the cold, yes.
So the cold is a big problem.
For some, yeah. While
For-
it's
yeah,
too
at the
small
moment.
like this, then you have to cover it with something. Even
Yes.
with a box, with a blanket, with anything to cover
Just cover it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, then you can open it again for the sun. And
Nice.
you close it around 4, 5 o'clock again for the cold.
Okay, nice,
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Okay.
Then we have mangoes here.
Well, how much is your mangoes?
570. We have Tom Kings and Haiti mangoes. Two
Oh, nice.
different types of mangoes.
Okay.
And then here we have Canadillas, the pepper one.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much is your granadillas?
They are 250.
250. Very, very nice. Lekker, man.
Here you also have Australian finger lime. This is
Australian?
also a finger lime.
Finger lime.
It's,
Lime.
sour-
Lime.
it's a lime. Like,
Small limes like this.
yes.
Okay.
Then it looks like a finger. It's a long lime.
Oh, those funny things. Yes, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are different. it's different from other ones.
Okay.
This one is the long one. If you open it, they have round foot inside. There's
Okay.
one that you can, it's a round thing. There's also pink and white, but these ones are white inside.
This is so nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's
What's this thing here?
this one is Durantas, the one that you can cut in shapes.
Can you eat
Round-
it?
No, it's not edible. It's not edible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is edible, but sometimes only once.
Yeah.
Sometimes you only eat it once and then it's finished.
There's some fruit plants.
Okay.
Here we also have different type of figs.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, this
See, there's some moringa.
yeah, there's also moringas. And then other side is also some fruit plants.
Okay.
Here we have apples.
Apples, fantastic. Yes.
There's red one and green one.
How much is your apples?
They are 475.
I see they're not covered that much. Is it? Do they not struggle with the cold?
Can take winter. Yeah.
Yeah, they like cold. Okay, this is probably what I should get for my farm. More of these.
So
More
these
apples.
are grapes.
Okay. They can also take the cold.
Can also take the cold. Yeah.
Okay.
Then-
Tell me about peaches.
No, we
Stone
don't-
fruit.
No.
No stone fruit at the moment. Okay. Lekker. I think we're gonna take one of those. Let's have a look. Okay, so something nice for children to eat.
Oranges or nachos.
Yeah, maybe an arki.
Okay, let's take it.
Uh, One of those.
Yeah,
Lekker. Let's do one of those. Okay.
one of them.
Thanks, man. So there's two questions that I think you might be asking, and the first one is, in this whole yard, why is it that we only put in a infrastructure on such a small piece of it? You know, there's a giant yard. Why is it that we only put in 2 African smiles, and that we, don't do the whole yard at once? And so that's the first question that I quickly want to answer. You can see it's a giant place. Why isn't it that we're doing a better job? And it's simple. Our biggest constraint here is poverty, water. These people do not have a water connection. They do not have an income. They rely on people around them to give them water. And so, that limits a lot of things of what you can do. You can see the whole place is barren. So we harvest the water from the street. We put them in the 1 African smile. There's a compost pit in there. We put them in this African smile over here. There's a compost pit in there. And we feed these 4 trees. And so when they do laundry once or twice a week, they can add that to the trees. When they take a shower or a bath, they can add that to the trees. Now, they don't have abundance of water. They're not always even able to wash their laundry or take a bath. They're all dependent on people around them. So we want something manageable for them. We give them these 4 trees. We believe that with the water that they have, if they add all that water to these trees, they will stay alive. It will have a giant effect on them long term. That was the first question that I think you might ask. The second one is, as you saw, we bought one of our trees are quite an expensive tree. Why is it that we bought such an expensive tree? Why plant such an expensive tree? Now, we're working with a small group of women, and I just quickly want to check if the camera is still right. We're working with a small group of women. That's stone giving you problems. Let me show you that quickly. So we're working with some rough stones that they need to sort out to get these compost pits dug. Luckily there's some other areas that's a little bit softer, but this is quite a rocky area. But any case, so we're working with a group of women, the ladies that we did an interview with the other day at Manette's house. And Sharat is the name of the lady here. She's busy helping prepare the food for the kids for this afternoon. Thanks to you guys, obviously. And we want these people to become the leaders in the community, the women that will get the other women involved and get the other families involved. Now, if they have some good quality trees, then they would be able to make cuttings, hopefully in the future, and to reproduce that to that yard, this yard, all around them. So we'll plant a seed. Once these trees are established, I wouldn't have to give them water, every day. We might be able to plant more. They might be able to find work. They might be able to sell this fruit, and then we take the small area of stability and we expand that. And hopefully, if the lady next door does the same, then at some stage these areas will join, combine, and it will become a giant food forest. That is our hope. I understand that it is a giant goal. Ims, how many African smiles did we have there? Did you say again?
37.
Say again?
37.
37.
38. 38. 38 plus these two, 40 plus Dina. Then it's 142.
So it's 138.
Yeah, 138.
Not 38, 138. You're confusing me, man. 138 there.
138
Okay.
plus these two,
Plus these two,
140 plus Dina, 142.
142.
Yes.
And so we had a goal of 500 African smiles. And we decided to start moving them into the townships, into houses like this. We are now at 142. We are only on tree number 18. Tree number 18. And this sounds almost impossible on how to get this done. How do you make this work? 15 trees? That's nothing, That's basically nothing. Or 18 trees, that's nothing. And so I had a great advice from somebody one day, and that is sort of what gives me hope. And basically what he said is, as long as your feet are pointing in the right direction, if you're pointing in the right direction, doesn't matter if you have to crawl, doesn't matter if you can run, doesn't matter if you have to walk slow, just keep your feet pointing in the right direction and keep on moving. And so that's what we're doing. It's a ginormous goal, I understand that, and we're taking very, very small steps, and it seems like we'll never get there, but eventually we're going to make a difference worth noting, and a difference in all of these women's lives and all of these children's lives and the greater community as a whole, hopefully one day even the world. So all thanks to you. Let's quickly go see what the kids are doing. Okay, so this is what the yard now looks like. You can see the water comes in here, and there's an African smile there. Then we've got the mango over here, putting the final water in there. We've got the lemon over here. It's still quite a young plant, but it's growing quite vigorously, so I hope this one will do well. Compost hole in the African smile, the peeling orange, or narki as we call them, over here, and then the papaya over here. What do you think? It's going to be nice? Yeah? Very nice, okay. Ims will teach you how to make the compost. Ims, you must come and teach them, ne?
Yeah.
I think so. Ims is going to be a great teacher. And then we're also going to get our new teacher to learn these things and be able to teach the women how to do them. Okay, so this is what's happening with the children today. Mark Stoll, I really want to thank you. This is all the sponsors now, obviously. Sue B, thank you so much, Sue B. There's so many people that really helped. Sedlene said to me today she had 9 children yesterday pitching up for school, and 11 children today pitching up for school. So that's obviously wonderful. Let's take a walk again, and let's have a look here quickly. Andre B sent me some nice messages today about being involved in the future. Jeffrey Sachs, he's very interested in solar and water harvesting structures. So we're looking at the best way to do that, get water for people and get solar for people. Yeah, let's see what else. Maybe we should take a walk that way and I can show you what the township looks like on that side. On Buy Me a Coffee, this is probably one of the most exciting things that has happened to me in a while. On Buy Me a Coffee, we've got a new monthly supporter, G Holland. Now, I'm very sorry about for the YouTube people. I don't get notifications when you become a member, but I am very, very thankful for you, G Holland. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. I really appreciate that. Jane S, thank you so much for the coffee. Ilona Previdello, thank you so much for the coffees. Renier, thank you so much for that. Imagine all of these turn into permaculture yards. Just imagine how wonderful that would be. Paul, thank you so much. Jeffrey, so thank you so much. Anonymous, it just says someone bought the coffee. Barbara Kessler, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Moni Iger, I know I thanked you a lot already, but thank you so much for those coffees. Each one of you makes these days possible. It's baby steps and it's takes slow, and I know it feels like it never wants to sort of happen, but all of this will become green one day because of you guys. So I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.